Um, Going back to the album, do you have a favorite track?
Oof. Um,
Big question.
it's hard. Yeah, it's hard to
Yeah,
pick one. So like I was telling you earlier,
it was
it's
hard for
so
me.
many emotions. Yeah, it's so many. There's the power ballads, there's the upbeat stuff, there's the dancier stuff, there's the songs about falling in love again, and there's the songs about, oh, I can't believe you did this to me. How could you? There's all the emotions are there. But I think the cards.
Yeah,
It's a really special song. People are really connecting to it, and that song is about finally, after going through all that pain and all that heartache and all that journey, finally going, I'm right here where I'm supposed to be.
mm,
Life took me where I should be, and hopefully I've learned something from all that pain. um, and kind of trusting the universe, and I can finally understand the cards
yeah,
life has dealt you
yeah.
know
A play on a sort of
so
casino and tarot cards, sort of what hand you've got. I love it.
yeah, it's kind
Genius.
of a simple message, but it's, well, this is it now. This is it. Stop hurting about the past or worrying about the past or being anxious about the future or whatever. You are where you should be, and just make the most out of it. Just trust the
Sure.
universe.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the after the whole really painful journey and ups and downs and all the emotions. That's kind of me going, okay, I've found myself again. I'm back to normal. So yeah, that song means a lot to me, and it also meant I actually wrote it when I already thought I was going to move to Barcelona. I already knew I was going to leave London. It's also about a new beginning, and I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going to be okay, kind of thing.
Sure.
I'm just going to trust myself. So
Now,
yeah.
I've got to ask because we know you're a pro drummer from back in the day. Do you
Yeah.
still do the drumming on these tracks? You must have a big input, surely, right?
Yes. Well, yes and no. So a lot of it is programmed drums,
Yeah.
and most of the producers will do that. But I added bits of extra drums and, like, some feels here and there. Like in Unable, there's a big feel after the middle eight, or in Always on My Mind, there's some timbales. I add sims and bits and pieces to embellish the production. But I'm already working with some amazing producers who they program drums really well, and a lot of times I'll mention, I want this here, I want that there, I want here, there, that. I sing it out to them and say, put that there, there. I don't, I have my SPDS with me, so I use my Roland SPDS
Oh, cool.
to record bits and pieces, but I mainly, I sing it out, and it's quicker if they produce it and get a really good sound out of it than me going and recording an acoustic drum. And nowadays there's all these amazing samples. But I'll probably be drumming on tour like I always do.
Now, have you got anything lined up in terms of tours? Because it's a bit
Mm,
difficult at the minute, isn't it?
yeah. Not yet. The idea was to launch the album first, which is just coming out in a couple of weeks, less than 2 weeks, and then start planning the live shows. So what is it going to look like? What instrument am I going to play? There's a lot of options. Who am I going to be on stage with, etc. So I'm kind of working through all the options at the moment, and I've had a few offers to do live streaming shows and all that, and hopefully start touring properly. Who knows
Hopefully,
when?
end of
Who
the
knows
year.
when?
Hopefully,
Yeah,
end
end
of
of
the
the
year,
year
we'll be back
or
on.
next year.
I so can't wait. I hope there'll be a UK tour
I know.
um, or a
Fingers crossed.
visit. Um,
Fingers crossed.
where can people find you on social media?
So there's two ways. One way is to go to, there you go, aztecrecords.com, and that will take you to our Bandcamp page with all our 30 artists, including myself. So aztecrecords.com. And then if you want to find me directly on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, etc., it's Lau Fares. So you'll see that probably, where is it? There. Lau Fares, or Lau Fares Music. You're gonna find me everywhere. And Spotify, you can put Lau and Stunning, which is my first single, and that will come up straight away. You can follow me as an artist on Spotify.
Okay, well, what we're going to do now is we're going to play one more song from the album, and then we're
Cool.
going to come back, just take a few minutes just to say thank you and goodbye. Um, the next track, this is towards the end of the album. So is this about getting back on your feet? This is Enable, track number 9.
Mm.
Yeah.
Unable is well, oof. Do you want me to tell you now?
No,
or
let's play the
after?
track first. Let's play the
Yeah.
track. This is LAU with Unable.
Bear the weight, bear the sorrow inside. Unable to feel, unable to love. Waking always so uncomfortably numb. Who will take me? Who will love me as I am? Bear the weight, bear the sorrow inside. Unable to feel, unable to love. Waking always so uncomfortably numb. Who will take me? Who will love me as I am? I really hope that there is somebody to love.
That was LAU with Unable. Another great song off the album Believer, which is out everywhere. 12th of February. LAU, thank you so much for joining us again today. Unable, can you just give us a bit of background on this one?
Yeah, sure. That song was produced by Max Parker, who's an amazing up and coming British producer. And yeah, it's a bit of a kind of a power ballad in a weird way. but yeah, it's about, will anybody love me, you know, after going through all this pain and you know, having dark days, etc. So yeah, the lyrics are quite, they're kind of hopeful but sad at the same time.
Yeah.
It's a bit like Somebody to Love, you know, it's a
Yeah.
bit like Queen, Somebody to Love in that respect. Is, will somebody love me, or anybody, you know? So, and love me as I am, and so it's yeah, again, one of the many stages I went through
It's a
this
fantastic
last year.
track. You guys are awesome. You sell me really just on the intros alone to these tracks. I love them. They're just so good. You
Thank you.
mentioned Queen there, and Gloria Estefan earlier. Are they a bit of an influence for you?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Some of my favorite artists. I mean, I was always a huge Queen fan since I was a teenager, so I had the whole collection, you know,
Cool.
CDs back then,
Yeah.
and absolutely love them. You know, more of the '80s sound rather than the '70s rock stuff that they were doing, but loved Queen, yeah, all my life, and Gloria Estefan as well, and of course Madonna, and you know, there's a big influence in my
Mm.
music. You know, the beats and the kind of, you know, sort of synth pop, and I don't think the music in the album is sad at all. There's only like two ballads, but they're quite uplifting ballads in a way.
Mm.
So
Well,
yeah,
once again, congratulations on a great album. I can't wait for its full release and all the
thank
listeners
you.
get a chance to, you know, stream it. I assume it's going to be on Spotify, Apple Music,
Everywhere,
and all the usual places. So
everywhere.
keep an eye out for it. Go and pre-save it if you can, and look out for that on the February the 12th. Lau, before we let you go, do you need to shout anybody out? Any of your team?
Well, shout out to Aztec Records, which is my label, my business partner Ariel, who any of these wouldn't have been possible without him, and all the artists on the label, that they've been incredible. They're fantastic. They inspire me every day, and yeah, all the fans out there, thank you so much for the support. I get messages every day saying they connect with the lyrics, and that's all that really matters to me, is that someone connects with these emotions that I put out. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Good. I just want to add one thank you to that, and that's to John at Aztec for putting me in touch with yourself. And thank you again so much for coming on and taking time out of your precious
John
day.
rocks.
Um,
Yeah.
this will be played on Leicester 107.5 FM as well. So big shout out and thank you to those guys for supporting the show. Please do like and subscribe to this video. It all helps with the YouTube promotion and getting it seen by the world. But please, whatever you do, remember February the 12th, Believer is out. Go and get it saved and stream it, download
Yes.
it. Look for it on Bandcamp. Are you doing tapes and special giveaways
Yeah.
on
Vinyl,
Bandcamp?
cassette, CD. There's the deluxe version with all the remixes as well. So yeah, go check it out. Just go. Yeah.
Bandcamp.
AztecRecords.com is probably the easiest. It will take you to our Bandcamp, and you'll find me there.
Brilliant. Well, it's bye from me and bye from Lau, and I will see you all again next week.
Thanks, Dan.